Hello, everyone. Today, I am going to share with you a fascinating story about a boy who was known for being extremely lazy. But what happened in his life proved that even the laziest person can turn out to be the smartest. By the end of this story, you'll see how sometimes being lazy actually pushes us to think differently, and how determination can change everything. But that's not all. While we enjoy the story, you'll also learn some new English words and how to use them in sentences, so you can practice and improve your English in a fun, natural way. So, stay with me till the very end, because trust me, this story has a surprising twist you won't want to miss. Once upon a time, in a small peaceful village surrounded by green fields, there lived a young boy named Ryan. He lived with his parents in a simple little house on the edge of the town. Ryan was lazy, very lazy. Every day he was supposed to help his father in the fields, but his only job was to chase away the birds eating their rice crops. Most boys would run with sticks or use slingshots, but Ryan didn't want to move too much. Instead, he came up with a clever shortcut. He tied ropes between wooden poles all across the field. With just a little pull, the ropes would shake and scare the birds away, allowing Ryan to lie down in the shade and relax. His father worried, "If I fall sick, how will Ryan take care of everything? He avoids hard work." But since Ryan always managed to finish his little job, his father never scolded him. One hot summer, however, everything changed. His father became very sick, and Ryan was left alone to take care of the fields. For the first time, he had to do real hard work: digging, watering, and protecting the crops. Ryan tried, but his body wasn't used to such effort. Within weeks, the crops started to dry and die. One night, Ryan sat under the stars, feeling helpless. His eyes filled with tears as he thought, "Why didn't I ever push myself harder? Why did I waste so much time being lazy? Now my family's only hope is slipping away." The next morning, a loud noise woke him up. A soldier from the king's palace was in the village announcing a grand competition. The winner would receive a treasure chest full of gold. Ryan's eyes lit up. "This could save my family," he thought. Without hesitation, he signed up. The villagers laughed loudly. Ryan, the laziest boy in the village, competing against warriors and strong men from across the kingdom? Impossible. But Ryan ignored their words. After 3 long days of travel, Ryan reached the palace. The competition began near a massive lake. Strong, muscular men lined up confidently, ready to swim. Ryan felt nervous. "How can I beat them? I'll never win with strength." Then he remembered. This isn't a swimming contest. It's about crossing the lake. Thinking quickly, he dashed into the nearby forest, collected some branches, and built a small raft. Using a piece of wood as a paddle, he set off calmly while the others grew tired, fighting the water. Slowly but surely, Ryan's little raft carried him across, and to everyone's shock, he finished third, just enough to qualify for the finals. The next day was the last challenge. Each contestant was given a huge wooden block. The task? Push it 1 full kilometer to the finish line. Behind them lay many tools, but they could choose only one. The first man grabbed a rope. The second took a strong wooden stick to use as a lever. Ryan, however, stood still, thinking deeply. He whispered, "I can't win with muscles, but maybe I can with my mind." Finally, he picked up a small knife. The crowd laughed. "A knife? Is he crazy?" But Ryan didn't waste a second. He began carving his block, cutting its edges until it became round like a giant wheel. Everyone else struggled, sweating, pulling, and pushing. Ryan simply rolled his ball forward. Step by step, he gained speed, and finally, with one last push, he crossed the finish line first. The crowd erupted in cheers. The boy who was once called lazy had just outsmarted the strongest men in the kingdom. This story teaches us something powerful. Laziness can sometimes spark creativity, but real success comes when you have a strong reason to fight for. Ryan's love for his family gave him the courage to change and push beyond his limits. So, if you ever feel lazy, remember, you just need the right reason, the right goal, and you'll surprise even yourself with what you can achieve. And today, along the way, we also learned new English words and sentences. Always remember, learning English doesn't have to be boring. With stories like this, it can be fun, exciting, and part of your daily life. So keep listening, keep practicing, and keep growing. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.